What's up guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to be initially better in PvP, like being more skilled, not like being able to get kills. If you want to do that, just I don't know, eat dragon or something and then just spam the hell out of everyone. I'm here to show you how to get better in general, like playing multiple builds, getting more skill, and over time even getting like 30 mil. So I'm gonna be showing you all that today, or maybe in other part if this gets too long. So yeah, let's hop into it. So first of all, I would like to talk about builds. What builds you should use. If I would recommend to start with Portal. It's since the nerf, it's became a bit of a skill food. Even if you don't use the V, like if you don't use the V, it becomes a real skill food. If you do, I mean, it's okay, not too good, but I mean it's fine. It's not really too bad. You can still pretty much do some cool stuff with it. But besides from that, Portal is a good skill food if you just ignore the V or the C if you're running with that. It has great mobility, also has great stun, a lot of combo potential, and can solo everything. Sorry if it looks a bit laggy, my boss hasn't loaded yet, so yeah. Anyway, if you don't like Portal or something, you just try things out. It's all about preference. Like if you want to start off with something like light, I mean it's all good. I'm not here to tell you what to play or what to not play. I'm just giving recommendations on what you should try. Maybe it's gonna be of your liking. Like if you take Portal, I mean you should be ready, but don't use it too much. Maybe until 10-20 mil, but from 20 mil, that's the starting point where you try to get like real skill. If you just want to spam the hell out of everyone, please be my guest and go ahead. If once you got Portal, you have to also decide what swords you play, what guns, what fighting style, and what stats. Of course, again, it's all preference and what you want to learn. I myself love being a sword main. I do not really appreciate being a food main, since like can't really play dough or anything like that, because I'm just not used to being like, I'm not used to using my food that much. I'm just using the food all about staying more focused about the swords. Like I love Dark Blade, Shark Anchor, CDK, Fox Slime, all of them. They're all great swords. But again, it's all just preference. If I will state my list of what to begin with, like if you're new 2.5 mils starting the bounty hunt, first like learn the keys for everything, with how to like be able to press the things fast and all, learn combos, and the things I would recommend to start with, of course, like I said, Portal, then there would be like light, maybe Rumble, Dark would be an option, Ice 2 or Flame. Like no one's gonna judge you if you be like no skill, because you're at 2.5. They can't blame you. You have no experience yet with PvP, unless it's like a second account. But yeah, you wouldn't be here if that's the case. Anyway, once you figured out your food, you should get into combos. Either your whole build is revolving about your food or your sword or your gun. Depends on your stats again. If you have done all that, you should learn a combo with the build. I hope my videos help with that. You should check them out. Anyway, after you learn a combo, you shouldn't just rely on that combo. Maybe learn multiple combos, or maybe even just don't rely on combos. I mean, you can just spam your moves for a bit. Just like do that, and maybe use a Gotcha Z, and there's some small combos. It doesn't have to be a one-shot combo all the time. You just have to get them low, and then yeah, over time you'll get the hang of it, and then solo everyone. You'll be the best. Well, the next point I have is equipment. Like, I mean, like upgrading your swords is really important. I mean, you can fight without upgrading them, without enchantings or anything like that. It just comes down to skill, but it's still good to upgrade them. Like maybe become, what am I yapping about? Maybe just like you should upgrade your swords. It will be a lot of help in PvP, and no one's gonna even really think about it if it's upgraded or not. And then that can continue to get yourself a blessing. After you like upgrade your swords, you can do a Leviathans and get blessings. Like for instance, here I have my flame blessing on my CDK. It helps a lot. Like it just increases my overall damage with the flame ticks, and depending on the blessing, it can also really change the view of your PvP experience. Like, I don't expect you to have a blessing or anything. Just at least try to upgrade your sword. It's worth it, and it's gonna make things a lot easier. Yeah. So another thing I want to point out is how to be able, like how to get the PvP skills itself. Like you should learn how to Kentrick everything, like what's Kentrickable, what's not, or how to escape combos. Like it's all part of the progression when you PvP, and then you just gain experience, all experience. In a later video, I will show you like how to Ken stuff, or maybe even escape them. Depends on the combo, and yeah, it's very important to get some experience. Like you cannot expect to be a 2.5 mil and then just be able to kill some random dude. Like you're not him. I mean, you're trying to be him, but you're not. Try to slowly work your way up the chain, get experience, make sure you are very good, make sure you can hit everything, make sure it's not too hard. Just learn them. You think, like for me, it took me a bit like to get 30 mil. I mean, I have no life. I mean, that's why I'm here. But I hope you do have a life, and with all that going around, you will PvP some blox. Make sure to get the experience. Like when you're in a server and you see, like, let's say you're 4 mil bounty player, and you see like a, I don't know, 10 mil bounty player, or even maybe a 20 mil. It doesn't matter. You should still fight them, not just. I mean, we all know you're gonna get cooked. Maybe even not if you are good enough. But it's, if you say fake bounty exists, it's not really true. Even though, like, even if they would like go to 2.5 mils and kill them the whole time, it still doesn't stop them from gaining experience from the PvPs they do. They still get better over time, even if they just kill 2.5 mils in the second C. With experience, experience is very important in PvP. Skills are good itself, but you should learn how to be able to do stuff. Like maybe if you got a W combo, wouldn't do much for you if you didn't know how to do it or how to trick your opponents. It's a lot of mind reading. Maybe your opponent over there, maybe try shooting your skull to break the Ken. Or maybe when you do it like an El Diablo, most of the time they will activate their instincts so they can see you. Once you do El Diablo, you can use that as a perfect chance to break their instincts and then combo them without them being able to escape. Like, it's all about experience, and some skill also is involved, but yeah, you'll get the hang of it if you stick in there. You just have to PvP for a bit, get experience, get a lot of skill, be able to kill some people, make sure their combos get, like, they actually hit. And yeah, that's all I can really say about this. To sum it all up, just PvP a lot, PvP with a lot of good people. That's how you get good yourself. Like, if you fight low people, I mean, you get a bit better, but not really much. It's like an RPG game. Like, when the low levels, they don't give you too much XP, just give you a bit. But if you kill higher levels, they give you a lot of XP. This is the same for PvP. If you kill low levels, you get a little bit of experience for PvP, but if you kill high levels, you get a lot more experience. Like how the good people have movements, how they like hit you from impossible angles. Yeah, you should start learning from your opponents. Like I still watch them fix with my opponent and learn with him. So yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I want to mention someone here, and that is this dude. bounty onyx, but this guy just tells you what bounty boost you get with your current bounty or honor. For me, since I'm a 30 mil, you currently have 35% defense and 22.6% damage on PvP. Keep in mind that at 20 mil, the bounty boost will stop growing. So, yeah, right now I have the bounty boost of a 20 mil because there's no 25 mil or anything like that. Every 500k bounty you get an extra bounty boost. I don't know how much, maybe you can look into that yourself, but you should know that and keep it in mind. Again, but you shouldn't use it as an excuse to why you lost someone. Of course, it can make a big difference of like if I'm fighting a 2.5 mil and the dude barely damages me. It's still, I mean, it's kind of his fault for attacking me, but he should like keep in mind that maybe he shouldn't attack too higher bounties. Even like if they're high level or higher bounty, you'd still attack them, but know your limits. Don't attack too much. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for this video. I don't think I have anything else to cover. If you guys do have some requests you would like me to answer or something like that, I would be glad to help. But in the next video, I'm gonna show you actual PvP skills. This is just like mindsets, how your mind should work in PvP. Next time is how your physical is. Like, I will show you how to can everything. Maybe even show you some easy base combos which can turn out to be big combos. Like if you learn that one combo, you can learn everything else. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's gonna be it for today, and I'll see you next time. Peace.